Again, forgive me, I got fans going like crazy. I know you probably hear the background, and my AC is going on for the kids this off. It just turned on. So, here it is. The Killer Chiller. I mean, you can already see the difference in size. Size matters. So, in my experience with the Killer Chiller, this is, by the way, the third Killer Chiller in what, a year and a half. I got the first one, which is half of this size, two of them. It was supposed to be a dual core for extra cooling. That thing, I mean, you know what, it worked for like the first half an hour you ran the car, but once the liquid temperature got up to like 100 degrees, it was hard to come back from that. It would stay down at like 80 degrees sometimes. But the AC in the car was not working, and the liquid, my coolant liquid was like, the coldest I could get it to was like, I think like 42 degrees. But then as the car kept running, and then as you drove the car, the liquid temperature like would stay up at like God, I want to say like 80 degrees. I could look back at my videos, but I did a little video about it, and it just wasn't, I mean, it wasn't up to par. And then I started hearing a bunch of bad reviews, you know what I mean? I started having problems with the first chiller, you know what I mean? So he sends me another one. I use that one, and then I start having problems with it. Then my AC compressor blows up or burns up from lack of PAG oil. And here's the third chiller. Now I give it to Joe. Like he definitely is a man of his word. He stuck by his word. He sent me another freaking chiller, and apparently this is the new and approved one. It has like some extra plates or something like that in here. But from what I'm hearing from people online that have used his system, I mean, I'm not the only one that used this system because it was cheaper. You know what I mean? Way cheaper. You get this freaking bad boy for like $1,000 or $1,200 for his race setup. You know what I mean? And the FI Interchiller, they got a patent on their system. You know what I mean? And I guess they're a bunch of licensed and certified air conditioning guys, and they say that this is just a beer cooler made with Home Depot parts, is what they're saying. And a lot of, I'll say I read about 40 testimonies online about guys that ran this in their Trackhawks and their Hellcats, and they, you know, same thing like me. They had no air conditioning in the cab. Their cooling wasn't even that cool on their supercharger, and they had nothing but problems, leaks with this system. And they all came over to Interchillers. So after that, man, I can't even find one bad review about Interchiller. I swear to God, I can't. I cannot find one bad review. And my homie Josh at Overkill Performance, he loves the Interchillers. I mean, he got them on all the Trackhawks over there. So let's see how well this thing pans out. I mean, I already know it's gonna be freaking great. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that. That is a baby. That's a baby compared to that. So I have a real good feeling about this. This is the last day this car is gonna be put together. You know what? I should have just kept it apart, but I wanted to drive it. I wanted to joyride it, and I did. I put another couple hundred miles on it, and I think I did probably a total of like 8 or 9 pulls. So I got my little my fix. So now it's time to go back to work and get this bad boy installed. I also have another air compressor or AC compressor, because the other one that I bought, I kept on, I tried to reuse it, but I kept pouring oil into the AC compressor and dumping it, and all this black particle stuff kept coming out. So I bought a brand new one, a second brand new one, and replaced all the lines in this car, replaced the condenser, the dryer, the expansion valve, the suction line, the discharge line, the air compressor, the AC compressor, all the seals in that car for the AC system. The only thing I didn't do was the evaporator, and that was way up inside the car, so I would have had to remove the whole dashboard. It would have been a huge ordeal. But I looked at the expansion valve, the stock one, and it was clean. So the debris got caught up in the it got caught down low in the condenser and in the dryer. It was just freaking jacked up. Like, as you can see, here goes this is how I found it. Focus, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, focus, right there. There you go. There it is. The entire system was like that, but it didn't get up to the expansion valve. So I'm gonna leave that in there. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass. But yeah, that's it. That's the setup. FI Interchiller. Killer chiller is I want to say obsolete compared to this, but truth be told, once I get this system installed, we're gonna run temperatures, and we're gonna see what it is. We're gonna see what the temperature ends up looking like. So let's get right to it. Very excited to do it, and yeah, let's go.